Good like, and welcome back to another episode of Builders of Egypt. I've managed to save this, unbelievably. So in the last episode we were this went down to about minus 90,000 in bread, and we were really struggling. It was a bit of a nightmare. All the houses had downgraded. I had way more population than I actually needed. I've actually got way more population now. Yeah, I'm thinking about deleting one of these. We need to sort of keep the population in check to keep them happy, or everyone sort of runs away. You know what? I'm going to delete a house there. That'll be fine. Keep it at 9%, in between 0 and 10%. So yeah, what I did is... The reason we were losing so much money is that there's a bug. Even if you cancel imports from other towns or settlements, cities, the game still imports the stuff in, but it doesn't go to a stockpile. You still pay for it, but you don't get the actual product. So you have to save the game, come out, and then reload the game, and then it goes away. So even though I'd stopped taking in chickpeas and copper and all that other stuff, the game was still buying it, but we weren't actually getting the product. And I noticed that by going into the graph for finances, and imports were going up constantly. And if we go into here, it actually tells you this was coming up and telling me that I'd bought, not this stuff or that stuff, but for stuff like copper. Who's got the copper? Yeah. So the copper was coming up saying that I'd just bought 400 of it, but it wasn't there. And it was actually in here, our city, it was set to off. We weren't importing anything but flax. They were also importing flax as well, but it wasn't going into the stockpile. Now, I thought that they could not buy flax if there wasn't enough room in a stockpile. So that was kind of weird. I hear houses upgrading in the background. That's fine, but we'll have a... So what I did was cut all the imports, reloaded it, that bug stopped. I started deleting houses, getting rid of excess workers, got rid of a lot of excess buildings. There are now only 2 plain stone quarries. There's only 1 sandstone and 1 limestone quarry. There's only 1... Ooh, the fishing wharf doesn't have enough people. Well, that's weird, because this was fine presently. Right, I can build a house there. People will go and work there. I don't actually need the shrines, the religious stuff. It's not required as one of the mission statements. We're doing pretty good on the mission statements. We're currently bringing in granite. We need it for our pyramid. So yeah, this was all houses. Over here was all houses beside where this well is. Getting rid of a lot of that stuff. The stockpiles here, the extra fishing wharfs. 1 fishing wharf can do a lot. Over here it was the same. Got rid of a lot of houses. This was all houses. This was all houses up to here. So yeah, they're actually good here. I got rid of a lot of the clay pits. I only needed 1. And the money started ticking down. The instant I went into profit, I built the brickworks and I started importing in straw. And then as soon as we started selling bricks, the money started to come up. It was fantastic, and as soon as we started getting the bricks up and rolling, I built a couple of breweries and started importing barley and selling the beer. So that was awesome. So managed to claw this back. It took a lot of time. I would imagine anyone who started building the pyramid is probably dead now. I think it's taken a couple of 100 years to get us to this state. So yeah, building too much is also a problem. You have to have a deep dive into the economics and see which other cities actually want stuff. Like, I had 2 stockpiles full of pottery. That was another thing. My pottery totally broke. And my linen. And the plain stone. So, years and years and years and years went past and no one was buying pottery, linen or plain stone. They were buying sandstone and limestone. But nobody was buying these. And I couldn't understand why. Again, it's a bug where cities, it's part of that sort of important bug where the other towns on the map just randomly stop buying your stuff, and the only way to get it to reactivate is again save, reload, and then everything works again. As soon as they started buying stuff, the money started coming back. So you need to it's something to do with the way you reload a save game from the main menu. That sounds kind of weird, but that's apparently what it is. I really hope to fix that because that could be extremely detrimental. Right, so I also got the bazaars to work as well. Again, that was another issue. Saving the game and reloading really fixed that. The bazaar workers just were not heading out to granaries or stockpiles to collect food. And it would say that they were going to collect stuff, but then they never never ever would. Anyway, on to the pyramid. The pyramid looks good. Is that just a visual anomaly? It is. Is that also just a visual anomaly? It is. But there we go. There's our bent pyramid. Now we need our bit at the top. Or maybe this one doesn't have the bit at the top. But I'm wondering how they're going to do... how they would get up there if they did have to do that. We should be taking stuff over. There you go. 900 granite has been delivered. We're in phase 7. So that is working. There you go. This place has also been shrunk quite a lot. And we are taking in... we've only got 1 each here, and that's enough. If you go into each city, it's actually better to go into this, right? And then click on a city. So they will want to buy... now this is per year, right? So if you have 1 stockpile and you create 4,800 bricks in a single stockpile, you're not going to be able to sell all of it because the... excuse me, the only town on the map that wants to buy it will only buy 2,800. So having lots and lots of brick factories is a waste of time, and it takes up wages. That's not great either. So you don't really need a lot to get going. Sort of almost 1 or sometimes even just 2 or something is enough to satisfy the population, your own population, and the needs of other towns and cities on the map. Right, we shall speed this up. Hopefully they get the granite over. There you go. I think another 800 granite is on its way. Granite is all we need. They'll keep buying stuff. Wages were obviously taken away there, but that's fine. As long as this stays above 25 and I think my granite might actually be done. It is. So this is complete. That's complete. 151,000 limestone. Yeah, keep that rolling. Another thing, if you go into the charts, right? Yeah, so finances is now good. This has come up a bit. I did get this as low as 5. I actually at one point had employee wages down to as low as 7 when I was on that regain to get the money back. Wages were paid 7,854, but this is all good now. Yep. But if I go to charts, give me charts. Right, so this is income and expenses. As you can see here, 131,000. But the weird thing was, so the way they, this was telling me that income was at, I think it was at 180,000 at the time, or No, it was 1.8 million. Expenses weren't that bad, wages weren't that bad, and imports weren't that bad, but I was still losing money until I did a save and then reload, and then everything sort of worked again. Right, you've come in here. Have you not gone to work there? No. Where are you working? Right, hold on. Let's have a look. If we pick just anything. So this is how I figure out if there are unemployment anywhere. So I have unemployment somewhere. It isn't, it sort of is here, but it isn't. There's 2 unemployed in there, 1 in there, 7 in here. Right, so I'm thinking get rid of this. That brings it back down to 10. But I still need another house over here. Bring it out to there. I want you to upgrade quickly. So hopefully someone will come and live in there. I actually do need fish. We've still got a lot of fish, but I do need it. Because the bazaars are taking stuff. Basically, I just set the bazaar as well to only get stuff that is in range. Not for this one. This one's actually working just fine. Right, let's speed it up. I've got 1,000 more granite to be delivered to our pyramid. Where is our pyramid? It's here. How we're looking. 2,700, but 1,000 granite should be on the way. The stockpile is kind of far away, but I didn't want to build another stockpile. Again, it looks like stuff is starting to pile up, and that the game is not purchasing it. I may have to save and reload. I'll have to keep an eye on these numbers here. Oh, wares were bought. Yeah, they bought the beer. No, that's fine. Right, is that another 1,000? It is. Alright, I guess we're importing the granite as well. That's expensive. I had to take copper back in because these guys here are going to have to go out as well, and they need the copper, which is fine. Is that plain stone? It is. We're waiting for our trader. There's the trader with the granite. Ooh, granite looks weird. There you go, that's another 1,000, so off they go to take the granite slabs, or granite blocks. Only 1 left. And it's basically just keeping an eye on this. City is fine, family, culture, kingdom. Yeah, I haven't... I haven't done any of these. I probably could now, but it's never asked me to do one again. Right, somebody bought my plain stone. That's good. I was just genuinely shocked that I managed to to get this back, and now we're doing phenomenally well. Everyone is happy with the wages at 11, as long as unemployment doesn't become an issue again. The prosperity is fantastic. We've got a ton of bricks for sale there. That's good. As long as you are always selling stuff, that's fine. So people have come into this house, but where are you working? Yeah, 3, 4. Okay, so this house upgraded. And now there's people back. Alright, so fishing should be fine. There you go. Sold. We're only getting sold. We're never getting a constantly buying stuff in, but not getting it bug. And that is what I could not understand how we were doing so well at the start of the last episode, then everything's just plummeted. And it's because it was the wares were sold, which means you buy stuff in. And it was just buying in things that didn't actually exist. And it was a nightmare. One of the things I noticed as well was I had set copper to stop being bought in ages ago, and there was 400 copper there for a long time, which these guys were using, but it was never going down. And even though it was set not to be imported, it was still, the game was still buying it in. So yeah, that's a problem. So this excuse me, ow, god damn it. Right. I don't know why I keep sneezing. Right, so that's another, holy crap, that's a lot. That should be it, right? That is 7,500. We are waiting on a guild worker. You'll see him walking along the road there. The lone ranger that he is. There he is. That's him there. There's a merchant. Go, my guild worker friend. Oh, look. I think that's a bug. Is it? No. Maybe there is something that gets built on the top of here. Where'd he go? There he is. He's done his little bit. 1,600 jewels. You know what? I am not getting a lot of flax or linen. Right, can I... Does anybody want to buy the granite off me? Because I now have no use for it. Let's have a look. Finances... Well, I'll set granite to export. Whether anybody wants to buy it. So this means they will sell. This means they'll buy. Now, plain stone. Yeah. I don't think anybody... They sell... Abju sold me the stuff, but no one wants to buy it back. Alright. So that's just stuck in there. Stuck in there forever now. Alright, I'll maybe have this stockpile that is running the old beer. This is beer and barley. You know what? I'm going to use the stockpile for the linen. I am going to up this to 800. That's 1,000. I don't know why I'm clicking on that. It's not the thing you need. Let's go 3,000. And then bring in 1,000. Okay, go to there. Go to our city. We want to import jewelry, please. Alright. Somebody bought my linen. Excellent. Holy crap, and they sold the jewels. That was perfect timing. So the jewels are on their way. They don't have an animation for jewels. Were there no horses or camels or anything in Egypt back in the day? Feels kind of rough using humans to do this. Right, so I guess that'll go away once the pyramid is built. Yeah, that's 1,000. That's another 700 in. I hope, like, phase 9 is also jewels. Or it's gonna be an issue. Yeah, there's the granite bit at the top. That's cool. The monuments are cool. I'll say that for the game. There you go. They're gonna bring. We will see the guild worker heading out in just a second. In fact, Ow. God. What is that? I'm dying. Alright, hold on. You'll see the guy popping up here. Or maybe zoomed out too far. He might actually be here. Okay, phase 8. Waiting for a guild worker is at 100%. Uh-oh. 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 Wait, what? Do you want to continue playing this level? Wade says, oh, I never got. Pharaoh has noticed your work. Perhaps the city wasn't attractive enough. The next mission will be neither easier nor harder. So I didn't. The rate of which armies gain experience and wage satisfaction. I didn't get. I thought we did pretty good there. We had like 50-odd thousand in the bank. Right. So that was done. Did it? It only went to phase 8. No phase 10 like the other one. But there you go. There you have it. So that is complete. And we should now be able to do the next mission. Yeah, we had plenty of money. We were selling plenty of stuff. So now you know, when you start out, you need to create the things that you need to sell first and foremost before sort of doing anything else. But we shall retreat out of here. So I'll go to save game. Just save. There we go. Thanks. Let's go to the main menu. Do you want to exit to the main menu? Yes. The next thing should be unlocked. So if we go to campaign, continue with campaign. There we go. The Great Pyramid of Egypt. Load. Are you sure you want to load this game? Yes. Okay. So the Great Pyramid, the construction of the Great Pyramid. Gather 30 prosperity, religions at 20, wood import, so I'm guessing there's not going to be any wood here. As you can see there, it's set on easy.
Although the pharaoh.
This is interesting if you read it and listen to it, but it takes a long time. Right, a new building type to spread. To spread plague, to stop the spread of plague and health. A plague like an arson is deadly to the inhabitants and can spread if the physician does not act in time. If a house is completely devoid of inhabitants as a result of the plague, it will be ruins after a period of time. Oh, so you get plague here. The duck. Ah, cool. We're getting cool stuff. Right. Push pause. Alright, so here is the map. We won't start this 120k. That sounds decent-ish. I have no idea what this is going to entail. So nothing new in here. Food production, wheat farm, chickpeas, and cattle ranch. The cattle ranches. It's good. It's one of my favourite buildings. The physician reduces the chance of an outbreak. Ware production. Right, that's good. So we can make bricks. Bricks sell well. Pottery sells well. Linen sells well. We've got all the usual. It looks like we can do pretty much all of our own stone here. Beer sells well. Papyrus sells really well also. We've got Ra, Horus, and Ptah. I don't know if that's how you say his name. There you go, the docks is in here now. And a tax collector. Oh, I've waited for you for so long, taxman. Wait, there's a mansion. Allows to improve diplomatic relations. Allows to improve parameter. Family required in the conditions of victory. Okay. So this is going to take a lot. Plenty of plain stone. Plenty, it looks like limestone there, a bit of granite, a lot of wood, some jewels. I think this is actually less than the previous one. What have I got in? Yeah, I've still got my statue. Still got my garden, my decorative pond, and my booth. Education buildings, still the juggler school. And I've no access to military buildings as of yet. Alright, we'll get us stuff built. It kind of looks almost the same as the last map. Limestone and sandstone and stuff are going to be near sort of cliff edges. Which is weird because I'm not seeing like the areas where that stuff would spawn. Unless it's way over here. I just want to check this out. Because the other ones were beside a cliff face. Oh, there we go. So that's all the way over here. Now, sandstone and limestone are often found next to each other. They aren't this time. Over here. Negatory. Okay, so it must be over... There it is. There's a little spot there. You don't need a lot. And there's a spot here as well. Alright. Now we just need to figure out where it is we want to build our pyramid. I noticed there was no fish here. That's sad. Fish is really good. But yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode, and we shall continue on in the next episode with this place right here. But that's going to be it for me. I've been Danny, man. This has been Builders of Egypt, and if you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I will catch you later.